What's up with y'all, kings, queens? Appreciate y'all for clicking on the video, and we gonna be getting into Minari, starring Steven Yeun from The Walking Dead. And I will say there will be spoilers later on in the video, but right now we just gonna keep it sweet. And you know what I'm saying, we just gonna talk about the basis of the movie, which is it's about a Korean American family. They were in California, and then they moved to Arkansas to start a farm. And it's really just going through family issues and just things with life, what it's like being Korean. And is Arkansas considered the South? But I guess not. But in a southern town.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
I just relate so much to it, even though I'm an African American. I feel like just as minorities, we share so many of the same experiences, and that's what family too. That's what moving to places that's not you're an outsider. I recently listened to the Renegades with Obama and Bruce Springsteen. Life is just tough, man, and you feel like an outsider in many ways, especially if you're different from the people that are around you. And that's what this family goes through. They're trying to make it, they're trying to get it out the mud, like literally. They're trying to build a farm up from the ground, and you know for a fact that shit is gonna be tough. Moving to Arkansas, starting the farm, and before they got there, the person before them killed himself because his farm didn't work. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna start spoiling shit because I really covered the basis of it, but the person before them, he kills himself, and it's kind of like this bad aura, this bad spirit. It's like a bad vibe that's filling this place, and I honestly wish it was longer because I feel like I was invested the whole time through. I was like, I couldn't take my eyes off it. I felt emotionally attached to the characters, the whole family, bro. I see where all of them are coming from, bro. Like, it's tough, man. Life is tough, and we all just trying to make it work. That's really what it is, and it just feels like everything they were doing being shot down, shot down, shot down. And that's how the world can feel against you, especially if you're a minority or you're Korean, Latino, Black. You feel like you fighting against the world and everybody in it. Especially with the recent violences in Asian Americans, it's just sick, bro. It's sick. They got their parents scared for their kids to go out. Scared. We got black. It's just heartbreaking, bro. It really makes me sad. You seeing people dying over something they can't even choose. Just the roll of the dice. They're getting killed because they were born into this. But back to the movie. Don't get me sidetracked. This was a great movie. I'm definitely gonna watch it again, see if I can catch up on some things that I didn't see. But the whole time, even from the beginning, their mom does not want to be there. Like, his wife does not want to be there. Her name is Monica, and he wants to make him to choose between him, or not him, but his dream and making the farm work, or her, or making their marriage work, which is tough because, you know what I'm saying, they're really struggling right now, and they were struggling before they came. but she wants a more stable lifestyle, and he's trying to make that, but it's just tough because he can't. You know, they're broke. They don't have water. So she has this line in the movie. It's like, I have lost faith in you, and the whole movie is kind of revolving around. I won't say revolving around, but it has like themes of Christianity and God and faith and having faith in the Lord. They go to church and things of that nature, and when you lose faith in something, you don't even want to be a part of it, and that's pretty much saying, bro, I'm dipping with the kids. I'm dipping. You can live out this dream, but I'm not gonna be a part of it. Is what she's saying, and it's kind of sad, man. It's really sad to see. Like, this is reminiscent of Marriage Story, when you can tell they have a deep love for each other and their kids, or well, a Marriage Story kid, but then their kids are really smart. They're picking up on it. They're like asking questions like, who do you want to live with? Which I never had to go through, but I have many friends that have went through divorces, and I know it can be tough when you have to choose between a parent. And that's what it just reminded me of Marriage Story, and it's kind of like
Thanks.
a story of somebody that is, I want to say falling out of love, because there's many parts in the movie where you're like, dang, man, it doesn't feel like they want to be with each other, but you know, but in the same time it feels like they do, but the circumstances are really just bringing them further and further apart. Which her mom comes, which is their grandma, of course, the kid's grandma on the mom's side, and you know, David's not warming up to her as much, which I can relate to that, because as a kid, like when I was thinking watching the movie, I was like, yo, this has happened between me and like my older grandparents, because we had somebody live with us when I was little, and it takes time to warm up to, like, I don't even want to say an older person, but the elderly, because as a child you're like, what am I doing here? Like, why am I doing this? Like, you know, it's really questions like, what am I doing? That's not the right word to say, but it question, like, I know most people understand when you're like a little kid, meeting your older parents. It's like this disconnect, and it's mostly on your side because you're so young, and just little kids, they don't have much understanding. It's just free thinking. It really is. And it's tough. I reminisce, I said reminisce. I just had so many flashbacks to how they were growing up is how I was growing up. Like, the dad, like, go get a switch, like, you bring it back, the tiniest twig, like, it's just, it just brings me back. It really does. And I think, bro, we should get a lot more movies of different backgrounds and different countries and different cultures. I love that. It really makes you not small-minded to such a large industry, if you know what I mean. And I feel like film and TV shows doesn't really get the pushing that it needs, or maybe it does, but just maybe not in America. I feel like there's so many amazing stories to be told, but they're just making remakes or doing something of this nature that not a lot of people, or a lot of people, can relate to, but it's the same story. I'm trying to see different cultures. I'm trying to see different people, people that don't look like me, people that look like me, people that I don't know much about, but I'm trying to learn about. This is the movie we need right now. It says it right there, and I think a lot of people can learn from it, from seeing other people in this country. Because the main thing that I feel is people don't get the right light. They get shitted on here, they get shitted on there, and that's what these people watching feel. It's a give and take, and they're just taking. So we need to give out more positive things and positive lights. But it's a real story, and it's as real as you can get. Let me look through. So at the end, the mom, the grandma, she has a stroke, and she's just trying to help out, and she eventually starts a fire. I knew something was gonna happen with the fire. I thought it was gonna be something with the fire or something with a snake. I thought somebody was gonna get bit, but no, it was the fire. She left it and it burned the crops up, and it ends the next day. They're laying down as a family, which I don't really know what it means. I'm still trying to figure that out. Still trying to figure out where that would go because I don't even know. But the boy's heart starts to get better because he has a heart murmur. Is it murmur? Yeah, heart murmur. But yeah, man, great movie. I really recommend it. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like rating movies. Like, I, 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 I don't want to give it like a number, but if, if there's like perfect, amazing, good, or great, good, average, I think this is a great movie. I would give this a great movie. My only thing is they did it. I feel like I don't know what happened after, so I feel like it's an unwritten story, which is what it's meant to be. But I'm still searching in my mind, and I can't figure out what happens. Do they split up? Does this farm fail? Cause in many scenes, I feel like it was foreshadowing that he was gonna kill himself. Because right after him talking about at the little kid's house, he's like, "Yeah, the dude killed himself." Then it goes right next. The next scene is Stephen Young, or what's his name, Nolan. I said Nolan. Where'd I get Nolan from? That's from Invincible series, but from Jacob. It it it's him smoking a cigarette. And I'm just like, I know what he's thinking right now because I feel like I don't want to say we've all been there, but you have serious doubts and serious. You're thinking about the only thing you can think about is failure and what you can't do. And I feel like in the moment that's what he was thinking. And he's just down bad, bro. I really wanted to see them win, or even see the story continue. But it ends with the mother, or I keep saying mother, but the grandma looking at them as they sleep, and then it doesn't end right there. Actually, the next day they're going to get Minari, and he's like, "This is a great place where your mom picked this." So I don't know what happens after. I'm gonna have to rewatch that scene backwards, but I, that's really fire. You know, I really recommend it, and it's a great movie. I'm definitely gonna watch it another time. I will be recommending this to my friends and family, and appreciate the support. For even if you clicked on it, you have a nice day, and never stop doing what you love until you die. Peace out.